Hi students, solids 13, a cube 50 mm side rests on HP on a corner. A cube 50 mm side rests on HP on a corner with the solid diagonal parallel to HP and inclined to VP by 40 degrees. That's the question. A solid diagonal parallel to HP and inclined to VP by 40 degrees. What is meant by solid diagonal of a cube? Solid diagonal of a cube is the longest straight line that can be drawn on a cube. It is actually a line connecting a corner of base or a corner of the square to the opposite corner of the opposite square. Agreed? A line connecting a line through the solid connecting a corner of a square face and the opposite corner of the opposite square. Opposite corner of the opposite square. Agreed? It's a line through the solid. If the side of a cube is A, the solid diagonal is root 3A. Agreed? If the side of a square is A, cube is A, the surface diagonal is root 2A. Agreed? Surface diagonal is root 2A and the solid diagonal is root 3A. That's what you need to remember. Okay. Here you have got a cube resting on a corner on HP with a solid diagonal parallel to HP and making an angle to VP. The angle now in this case is 40 degrees. Many questions have come with this angle varying from say 30 to 90. Agreed? Okay. Now I keep this simple position. A, B, C, D, four corners of the base. E, F, G, H, four corners of the top. Okay, what is a cube? A cube is a square prism. A cube is a square prism whose height is equal to the side. Cube is a square prism whose height is equal to the side. Okay, so this is 50. This side is given as 50. Okay, now this is the elevation. Elevation is a rectangle, isn't it? Elevation of the cube is a rectangle. A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash, G dash, H dash. Agreed? This is 50. That means this also is 50. Okay. Now, where is the solid diagonal? A line through the cube connecting A to G is a solid diagonal. A is the bottom corner, G is the top corner. B to H, C to E, or D to B, D to F. They are all solid diagonals. Now let us identify this solid diagonal, AG. How is the solid diagonal AG now? The solid diagonal AG now is parallel to VP and making this much of inclination to HP. We don't know. You can find out. A, root 2A, root 3A. From these three dimensions, you can find out what is this value of theta. We are not interested. You can do that. Okay. Now, redraw this elevation in such a way that A dash, D dash become horizontal. Agreed? It's a trial and error job for me. Larger size. Okay. Reduce. Let's take approximate dimensions. Height. I will reduce. Okay, we'll manipulate. A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash, E1 dash, F1 dash, G1 dash, H1 dash. How is the solid diagonal AG now? Solid diagonal AG now is parallel to HP. You can see it is parallel to X1, XY. How did I draw this actually? Take this corner. Agreed? Measure this angle. Which angle? Okay, we can use many methods to redraw this. Find out this angle. When this is horizontal, this angle can be determined. So that this angle can be determined. This angle is equal to this angle. So take that angles and reconstruct it. Now, draw a new plan. Draw vertical projectors down. Draw horizontal projectors. E1, F1, G1, H1, E1, F1, G1, H1, A1, B1, C1, D1. Connect them. You have redrawn the plan. How is the cube now? The cube is resting on corner C with the solid diagonal AG parallel to HP and parallel to VP also. How do you know it is parallel to HP and VP? A1, G1 in the plan parallel to XY line. A dash, A1 dash, G1 dash parallel to XY line. A line parallel to both plane will have its plan and elevation parallel to XY line. So the solid diagonal AG now is parallel to HP and parallel to VP. The question says the solid diagonal AG has to be 40 degrees to VP. What does it mean? You have to redraw this. You have to redraw this plan. How do you redraw? You will redraw this plan in such a way that A2 G2 becomes 40 degrees to XY line. So draw a 40 degree line. On that, locate all these points A2, E2, C2, G2. Draw perpendiculars there. Through C2, this. Mark of the distances. E, F, G, H. A2, B2, C2, D2. Now, draw vertical projectors from all these points. Draw vertical projectors. Since I am not following dimensions, there is very high probability that I get a slightly different shape than the actual shape. 8 points, 8 projectors, 8 points and 8 projectors. Okay, draw horizontal lines. Now, projector through A2, horizontal line through A dash, A1 dash, A2 dash, B2, B2 dash, C2, C2 dash, D2, D2 dash, E2, E2 dash, F, F2 dash, E, F, G, G2 dash, H, H2 dash. Okay. Now, the base is ABCD nearer to us or visible to us. Firm line, ABCD firm line. AB, BC, CD, DA. AE firm. AE firm. H will not be seen. HG will not be seen. HD will not be seen. HE will not be seen. B, C, D will be visible. C, G comes on the right side, so that will be visible. Okay, it all depends upon which point comes on that side and this side. Only if you draw this to exact dimensions, you will be able to identify the visible and invisible, I guess. But I think this is almost correct. If at all there is any small difference, visible. This is okay. This is okay. This one. Now, this procedure of drawing this using redrawing method is so difficult and time consuming. Redrawing this itself will result in losing 5 minutes, and redrawing this will result in losing 5 minutes. So 10 minutes you will be wasting for redrawing. That can be served by auxiliary projection method. In the next problem 13.1, I will be doing this by auxiliary projection method, and you can compare. Okay, thank you.